Drama is the currency of low-value lives. Most people feed on it. Gossip, conflict, and emotional chaos keep them busy but empty. The Stoic sees drama for what it is: distraction. Marcus Aurelius, Epictetus, and Seneca all avoided petty disputes not because they were afraid of them, but because they valued their energy too much to waste it. The Stoic way of rising above drama starts with clarity of purpose. If your goals are sharp and your principles are set, there's no room for emotional noise. Marcus Aurelius didn't let palace intrigue drag him down. He focused on his duties, not on whispers and rumors. The second step is emotional control. Drama feeds on reaction. A high-value man responds with calm. When provoked, he doesn't jump into the fire. He controls his presence and lets the storm pass without him. The third step is choosing your battles. The Stoic knows not every conflict deserves attention. Energy is a limited resource. Spending it on meaningless fights is a sign of weakness, not strength. The fourth Stoic method for rising above drama is guarding your environment. Seneca warned, "Associate with those who will make you better." If the people around you thrive on gossip, conflict, or constant emotional turbulence, you will eventually be dragged into it. A high-value Stoic is intentional about his circle. He surrounds himself with people who value reason, purpose, and discipline, not chaos. The fifth method is refusing to react to provocation. Drama survives on your energy. When someone tries to pull you into an argument or emotional trap, the Stoic starves the fire by not feeding it. Silence, composure, and steady presence become his greatest weapons. The sixth method is clear and measured communication. Marcus Aurelius handled Senate disputes by choosing his words with precision. The fewer unnecessary words you use, the fewer opportunities there are for misunderstandings and emotional explosions. Drama is a trap, and the men who get caught in it are the ones who never build the discipline to stay above it. The Stoic understands that his value isn't proven by how many arguments he wins, but by how many distractions he avoids. That's exactly why Inner Legion exists. We don't just talk about staying calm, we train you to make calm your default state. Marcus Aurelius ruled the largest empire in the world without being dragged into every petty conflict. Epictetus taught men to focus on control, not chaos. Seneca lived by the rule of guarding his time like a fortress. If you want to stop being pulled into unnecessary battles, if you want to start living as a high-value man who chooses his peace over petty noise, subscribe now. This is where you learn to turn self-control into status and silence into strength. Imagine a workplace filled with tension, rumors flying, co-workers clashing, every conversation loaded with drama. Most people jump into the noise, choosing sides, adding fuel. The high-value Stoic doesn't. He keeps his focus sharp, avoids gossip, and maintains a steady calm. His composure earns respect, even from those who don't like him, because everyone sees that he can't be pulled off balance. Now picture a family gathering. Old arguments resurface, emotions run high, and someone tries to drag you in. Most people react immediately. The Stoic listens, keeps his voice low, and chooses his words carefully, or sometimes chooses not to speak at all. By not feeding the fire, he maintains control over himself and the situation. Whether in business, family, or social life, drama thrives where it is fed. The Stoic doesn't feed it. His strength is his refusal to be baited. Drama is powerless without your reaction. The high-value Stoic knows that every second spent on petty arguments is stolen from his focus, his growth, and his mission. He doesn't avoid conflict out of fear. He avoids it because his energy is too valuable to waste. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily, "You have power over your mind, not outside events." Rising above drama isn't about pretending problems don't exist. It's about refusing to let chaos dictate your state. Epictetus taught that when someone tries to provoke you, they are testing their control over you. If you remain calm, they lose their power. That is the essence of the high-value Stoic way, choosing peace, not because it's easier, but because it's stronger. So ask yourself, are you rising above the drama, or are you still feeding it with your time, your energy, and your reactions?